What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today we will be doing week 10 college pick'em. We're nearly entering into, we're in November now. We're in the last few weeks of college football, which is kind of sad to think about it, but we're getting into crunch time with the new rankings released on Tuesday. So anyway, I brought this out late. Sorry guys, but things have been busy. If you've watched some of my other videos, you know. So let's start out with Michigan State against Michigan. I picked Michigan State to win this one, upset, and I was right. What a win for Michigan State. I had a feeling that they would win. I had a feeling that I think that Michigan State was the better team entering into the game, and I picked them to upset Michigan. Baylor against Texas, I picked Baylor to win. They got that one done. Iowa losing to Wisconsin, which is not a good Wisconsin team, for Wisconsin's. But, man, Iowa just not looking good right now. That's 6-2. Definitely need to figure out some things right there. Georgia against Florida. Picked Georgia to win. They got that job done. Auburn against Ole Miss. Picked Auburn to upset, and they got the win. What a win by 11 points for Auburn. And that was a huge win for the SEC Auburn Tigers. Kentucky against Mississippi State. I picked Mississippi State to win. Kentucky to win, but Mississippi State upset, by a lot, 31-17. That was a very bad loss for Kentucky. You don't like to see it there. SMU against Houston. I picked Houston to win. SMU to win, and Houston upset. So another one of those upsets, kick return for a touchdown right there. That was pretty crazy, but big upset for Houston. Ohio State against Penn State. I picked Ohio State to win. They got that win. BYU, I predicted to beat Virginia. That was a very high-scoring game, as you could tell right there. And then San Diego State, I predicted to beat Fresno State, but Fresno State upset. And now Fresno State is looking like a top 25 team, which I believe they are. So anyway, let's get into the next week. The next week's predictions. Ohio State at number 5, trying to fight into that top 25. I think they'll be able to beat Nebraska right there. Wake Forest against North Carolina. I'm going to go with Wake Forest right there. Liberty against Ole Miss. I think Ole Miss will bounce back and beat Liberty. Michigan State against Purdue. We see the 3 seed. I don't see them losing to the Boilermakers right there. Oklahoma State against West Virginia. Oklahoma State, 7-1. If they can, they're not out of the conversation necessarily. So I think that Oklahoma State will be able to win West Virginia. Texas A&M against Auburn. I'm going to go with, this is a tough one. You got a 13 seed against 14 seed. Probably the game of the week right here. I'm going to go with, at home. That environment will just give Texas A&M the edge, but that is a game that Auburn, if they can prove they win, they're a top 10 team. But that is a huge game right there for both those teams at 6-2. TCU against Baylor. I'm going to go with Baylor. Don't see the Horned Frogs upsetting. And again, Baylor not out of that conversation quite yet. They're 7-1. They could definitely make the playoff if they win out and beat Oklahoma in the championship. Then Alabama against LSU. I think Alabama will win that one. Oregon against Washington State. I don't see Washington. No, not Washington State. Washington. I don't see Washington upsetting that game. Then the Roadrunners will be able to beat UTEP, the Miners. So how many total points will be scored in Auburn versus Texas A&M? I'm going to go a high-scoring game. I'm going to go 74. Let's go with that. So anyway, y'all, thank you all for watching this video today. Sorry I got it out late. I missed one. It says 9 out of 10 picks made. I must have not clicked that one. Anyway, y'all, thank you for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed the content right here. So anyway, peace out.